Have you ever looked at ancient wonders like the pyramids of Giza or Stonehenge and thought, how did they do that? We're told they used simple tools and sheer manpower. But what if there's more to the story? What if ancient civilizations possessed technologies so advanced they rival or even surpass our own? Today, we're rediving deep into the world of mysterious ancient technologies and asking the big question, are we ready for the truth? Let's start in Egypt. The Great Pyramid of Giza is a masterpiece of engineering. It's made of millions of stone blocks, some weighing as much as 80 tons, lifted and placed with incredible precision. Mainstream archaeology suggests ramps and levers, but many engineers today admit that recreating it with that technology would be nearly impossible. Some of the stones are cut with such accuracy that you couldn't even fit a piece of paper between them. Could they have had some form of advanced cutting or levitation technology? Then there's the dendrolite. It's a carving in a temple in Egypt that looks remarkably like a giant light bulb, complete with a filament and a cable. Skeptics say it's just a depiction of a lotus flower and a snake, but the resemblance is uncanny. It makes you wonder, did the ancient Egyptians have electricity? If so, how did they generate it? Where are the power plants? The questions are tantalizing. Let's travel from Egypt to India. The ancient Indian texts, the Vedas, describe flying machines called vimanas. These weren't just simple gliders. The texts provide detailed descriptions of their construction, propulsion systems, and even weapons. Some are said to have been powered by a mercury vortex engine. Is this just mythology, or is it a record of a forgotten age of flight? Imagine a world thousands of years ago with aircraft soaring through the skies. It sounds like science fiction, but it's written right there in ancient scripture. And what about the Iron Pillar of Delhi? This pillar is over 1,600 years old, and despite being exposed to the elements for all that time, it has barely rusted. Modern metallurgists are baffled. It's made of 98% pure wrought iron, a level of purity that was incredibly difficult to achieve until the 19th century. How did ancient Indian craftsmen create a rust-resistant iron pillar that has outlasted so many modern structures? It's a testament to a lost art of metallurgy. Now, let's go to South America. The Pumapunku ruins in Bolivia are another mind-bending puzzle. Here, we find massive stone blocks of diorite, one of the hardest stones on Earth, cut with laser-like precision. There are intricate H-shaped blocks that interlock perfectly, like giant Lego pieces. Many of these blocks have perfectly straight edges, 90-degree angles, and smooth, polished surfaces. How could a civilization without the wheel or written language achieve this level of stonework? The tools required to do this today would be diamond-tipped saws and advanced machinery. To suggest they did this with primitive hammers and chisels seems to stretch credibility to its breaking point. Nearby, we have the Nazca lines in Peru. These are giant geoglyphs etched into the desert floor, depicting animals, plants, and geometric shapes. The incredible thing is, you can only fully appreciate them from the air. So, who were they for? Were they messages to gods in the sky? Or were they perhaps landing strips for those vimanas we talked about? The people who made them couldn't have seen the final result from the ground. It suggests a perspective, a viewpoint from above, that shouldn't have been possible. Let's not forget the Antikythera mechanism discovered in a shipwreck off the coast of Greece. This device, dating back to the 2nd century BC, is an incredibly complex astronomical calculator. It has a system of gears and dials that could predict eclipses and the movements of the sun, moon, and planets. It's often called the world's first analog computer. The level of mechanical and astronomical knowledge required to build this is staggering. Nothing this complex appears again in the historical record for over 1,000 years. It's a complete anomaly. Where did this knowledge come from, and why did it disappear? These examples are just the tip of the iceberg. We have stories of the Baghdad battery, a clay pot that could have generated a small electrical current. We have the intricate gold figurines from South America that look suspiciously like modern fighter jets. And of course, the legend of Atlantis, a technologically advanced island civilization that vanished beneath the waves. So, what does this all mean? One theory is that humanity is much older than we think, and there have been previous advanced civilizations that rose and fell. A global cataclysm, like a flood or a comet impact, could have wiped them out, leaving behind only fragmented evidence of their greatness. We are, in effect, a species with amnesia, slowly rediscovering a forgotten past. Another, more controversial theory is ancient astronaut theory. This suggests that extraterrestrial beings visited Earth in ancient times, sharing their technology and knowledge with early humans. Could the gods described in ancient texts actually have been advanced visitors from another world? This could explain the sudden leaps in knowledge and the technologies that seem far too advanced for their time. The Vimanas, the Nazca lines, the precision stonework, they all take on a new meaning in this context. Of course, mainstream science dismisses many of these ideas as pseudo-archaeology. They argue that we are underestimating the ingenuity of our ancestors. They say that with enough time, manpower, and clever techniques, all of these marvels could be achieved with simple tools, and they have a point. We shouldn't be too quick to discount the incredible abilities of ancient people. But the sheer number of anomalies, the consistent patterns across different cultures, and the technologies that defy conventional explanation make you wonder, are we being too close-minded? Is our current understanding of history incomplete or even wrong? The truth is, we don't know for sure. Each of these mysteries is a piece of a giant, complex puzzle. But exploring these possibilities is not about disrespecting science. It's about keeping an open mind. The greatest discoveries in history often began with someone daring to ask, what if? What if the myths are not just stories? What if the impossible was once possible? Perhaps the real question is not whether these technologies existed, but why they were lost. Was it a cataclysm, a societal collapse? Or was the knowledge deliberately hidden, deemed too powerful for humanity to handle? If we were to rediscover this lost technology today, would we use it for good, to solve our problems, or would we use it for destruction, repeating the mistakes of the past? Maybe we aren't ready for the truth. Or maybe by asking these questions and searching for answers, we are taking the first step towards becoming ready. The past holds a mirror to our present and our future. By understanding where we came from, we might finally understand where we are going. What do you think? Are these ancient marvels the product of human ingenuity, or is there a more mysterious explanation? Let me know your theories in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think about this. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the mysteries of our ancient past. If you enjoyed this video and want to explore more fascinating topics like this, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next adventure. Until next time, keep questioning.